What's up, everyone? Marc Lobliner, TigerFitness.com CEO, MTS Nutrition. Now, I've tried a lot of different diets. I know y'all might have seen the haters come at me. Marc's a fake vegan now. Marc's gonna kill himself with a ketogenic diet due to the high fat intake. Marc's an asshole. Marc's do this. Marc's gonna do that. Look, regardless of what my critics say on the YouTubes, and again, I don't watch these videos, but I have heard that this goes on. At the end of the day, my goal is to try old diets and to find out which one is optimal, or to find out how I can work different parts of each diet into my own diet or the diet of my clients to make it better. A good coach is one that is willing to admit that he might not have all the answers, that there's other answers out there. You keep exploring, you keep researching, and you keep trying. Experiential trying is the key. You need to try it yourself to see how you feel and how you look. Now, in the course of everything, throughout the time I was doing the ketogenic diet, I put myself as a man who loved ketogenic diets. I put myself into the lifestyle. I literally learned to embrace fat and bacon and things I never ate before. You know, I'm not a bacon eater. I don't have a real taste bud sensory thing for fat. It's just not my thing. I've always been a carbohydrate lover. You know, I've never been one of those guys who's like, man, I can't wait to eat some pork. You know, that's not my thing. So I guess it could have been skewed poorly because I wasn't really into fat. So my experiential taste buds were not really into the ketogenic diet to begin with, so I didn't enjoy it. So scrap off keto for the fact that, well, I didn't really like ketogenic diet. I didn't like the ketogenic food choices. All right, then you move forward to vegan. Now, one thing I found is it's really hard to get protein in if you're eating whole food sources, but I found that the protein sources like the fake burgers and all that, the Gardein burgers, the Boca burgers, the Better Than Meat, not only are they highly processed, but they're chock full of sodium. And you'd eat, and literally my ring usually flies right off, you know? And I can't wear it in swimming pools or anything. I couldn't get this bitch off the whole week I was on the vegan diet because I was trying to get the protein. Now, I do have my own vegan protein line, which is Per Vitam vegan protein, which is delicious. However, let's be real here. No matter how good you are flavoring vegan protein, it is not going to be as good as MTS Whey. MTS Whey tastes good, and honestly, a week of doing that, I actually went through withdrawals of doing the of having my whey protein, of having a MTS brownie. Intermittent fasting, food choice, whatever, but trying to cram all my protein needs into 6 hours was ridiculous. And after the study came out showing that it's no better than a regular eating schedule, I was like, all right, this thing's for the birds. Now, the one thing I found throughout all my research is fat doesn't kill you. Fat will not kill you no matter what the vegans tell you. Fat in its pure form, and when I say pure form, I mean from grass-fed beef. I mean from wild-caught salmon. I mean from pasture-raised eggs. That will not kill you. All of the studies leading to that show any kind of issue with fat are using trans fats or fats that are just in abundance, just not those quality fats. And also you look at the lipid profile improvements of a ketogenic diet, those studies, that's great. So fat doesn't kill you. Another one is protein doesn't kill you. I've seen new data this week alone that whey protein helps with type 2 diabetics' overall health markers. It helps with longevity. It helps with so many different things, helps with immunity. So dairy's fine. Whey protein is dairy. So I'm like, well, hell, give me some MTS whey. So we know that protein's good, fat's good, veggies and fruits. The keto guys, you know, you don't want too many carbs, don't want this, don't want that. However, veggies and fruits are chock full of nutrients, full of fiber, and also have very beneficial research. There's no data showing you that a banana is going to fucking kill you, all right? So, okay, fruits are good, okay? What's the one thing that fucks you up? There's no good study on it, and the only people saying it's okay are the people who are saying it's okay for fat loss and not health markers, and that is refined or processed carbohydrates. Those motherfuckers will kill you. In fact, I wrote an entire long footnoted, friggin' cited article on it. Click on the link down below and read that article. That article, it took me a lot of time. But here's the deal. Just a synopsis. You got to click the article though and comment on it because you get reward points to Tiger Fitness. Here's a synopsis. Everything from heart disease to cancer, because remember, cancer feeds off of glucose, and if you're eating that kind of glucose, it's going to go straight. I'll explain my opinion on that in a second. To obesity, to premature death. Basically, everything bad is caused by refined carbohydrate. Now, I'm not saying that you need to completely avoid those. However, we have shown, and this is something I cited in my article, 61% of Americans' diets, 61% are refined carbohydrate. I'm not asking you to eat 0%. I'm not asking you to give up whipped cream or chocolate chips, but I'm asking that instead of picking up that Pop-Tart 4 times a day, you pick it up 2 times a day. And then you opt for a banana or perhaps an apple or, I don't know, some steel-cut oats or something like that the other 2 times a day, because there's a lot better health benefits for it. However, I will basically concede to the fact that for fat loss, it doesn't fucking matter. The flexible dieters are absolutely fucking right. They're absolutely right. Calories in versus calories out, that's the main determinant of fat loss. There's other determinants, leptin and insulin, but at the end of the day, the studies have shown, and there was just recently a study on this, it was an extremely low-calorie diet and a low-calorie diet. Lo and behold, the extremely low-calorie diet lost more weight. So basically what we found is the lower the calories, the more fat you lose, the more weight you lose. Fucking yeah. We're still proving that in data. That's the point of research, is you keep proving, and disproving things to get closer to what the answer might be, but we don't always have definitive proof. There's more than one way to skin a cat, man. So you have all these things going on, and you have to realize that when you're eating a sugar, when you're eating a processed sugar, when you're eating a pastry or a Pop-Tart or basically stripped down and then re-enriched white bread, essentially your body's like, what the fuck is this? What am I supposed to do with this? Okay? But when your body, throughout nature we're meant to eat fruits, meant to eat vegetables, berries, even whole grains. Our bodies are meant to eat that shit. We break it down, there's fiber, we take that out, we take out the micronutrients, all the beneficial shit in those whole foods, right? When you have sugar, it just, boom, right there. No micronutrients, nothing. Just fucking sugar. Just bullshit sugar, and then it's not attached to anything, it's not bonded, it's just here's some sugar, bro. Your body's like, holy shit. Blood sugar goes up, you know, resulting in a pancreatic rush, resulting in the crashes. You know, you've shown decreased mental performance, decreased physical performance. Now, again, it's not black and white. Y'all online seem to follow motherfuckers on YouTube that are all black and white. Like, hey, if you eat like a bro, you're a fucking idiot because you're not enjoying your food. And then the other guys, if you eat like a flexible dieter, you're a fucking idiot because you're not going to get gains like that, which is bullshit. You're going to get gains either way. The thing is, there's more to diet than losing fat. Diet's about health, mental and physical performance, longevity, anti-aging. Those are all attributed to diet. Healthy fats, increased protein consumption, up to a gram of protein per pound. In fact, I saw the ISSN for dieters recommends 2.3 to 3.1 grams per kilo of protein. That's over a gram per pound. So you look at this, guys, like, okay, protein, fat. The one thing that's fucking us up is processed bullshit. Your trans fats found in your McDonald's fucking cheeseburger. Along with, think about when you eat a fucking cheeseburger from McDonald's. You got literally an insulin bomb of fucking refined carbohydrates, bullshit fucking cattle that are fed grain, that aren't grass-fed, that aren't natural, so to speak. You're fed this fucking cheese byproduct. Now imagine if I was to give you a grass-fed beef patty on a sprouted grain bun with real fucking American whatever cheese you like on there, and you top it with fresh lettuce, tomatoes, organic. There's a huge fucking difference. Not only that, the fatty acid components, the fatty acid makeup of grass-fed beef versus regular beef, looking at less saturated fat, more omega-3s, more CLA, pastured eggs versus regular eggs. Pastured eggs are the best. They have more vitamin D, by far more vitamin D, more omega-3s. These are chickens running around eating worms from the ground and shit. We are killing ourselves with processed bullshit. Okay, we are killing ourselves. What we are finding through data is, one, protein, including whey. Everybody's like, well, whey protein is processed. Sort of. It's part of milk, and it is actually just 20% of milk protein that is separated off. Okay? That's why I also recommend whey concentrate over isolate. I sell an all-natural grass-fed whey isolate. However, I usually take my regular MTS Nutrition Machine whey. Why? Because it's more whole. Concentrate is a more whole form of protein. The only reason you put any isolate in there is to keep the carbs and fat down. But at the end of the day, I want that as whole as possible for the immune factors and all the benefits that go along with whey protein. Increased anorectic effect, increase blood sugar health when eaten as the first meal of the day by type 2 diabetics. It's been shown to actually decrease blood sugar throughout the day, including decreasing the risks of overeating. So whey protein, grass-fed beef, wild salmon. It's beautiful stuff right there, man. Carbohydrate, steel-cut oats, sweet potatoes, basically anything in its whole natural form. Carrots, broccoli, I don't care what you eat, just make sure it's that. Healthy fats, olive oil, macadamia oil, even coconut oil, peanuts, almonds, cashews, all great for you. When you start processing shit, that's when your body's looking at it like, what the fuck? What is going on here? So the moral of the story is refined carbohydrates are killing us. All of the issues in society, in our society, type 2 diabetes, childhood onset diabetes, didn't really exist before the government came out with that food pyramid, which basically vilified fat and made carbs the fucking hero. At the end of the day, we gave a bunch of people type 2 diabetes, and we went off of funding, we went off of basically research by scientists who were proven to be bought off by the sugar industry to not vilify sugar and to vilify fat because there was money in it for them. And it wasn't even that much money. It was like $20,000 or something. It was crazy. However, it's dirty. Bottom line is, minimize refined carbohydrates. Now, if you want to have a Pop-Tart once a day, that's fine. Just don't make it the backbone of your diet. If you want to have a pastry now and then, that's fine. Hell, if you want to have a Big Mac, that's fine. Totally restricting those kind of foods will lead to orthorexia. Orthorexia is essentially, well, vilifying certain foods and not eating them, and literally just eating certain foods. And we don't want that to happen. We don't want you to form an eating disorder. We want you to enjoy food. However, be sure to be cognizant of what you're putting in your body and realize that refined carbohydrates are the enemy. What are your thoughts? I want you to click on that article link down below. I want you to fucking comment on it and let me know your thoughts on that article. Why not comment on YouTube? Comment on the article because you get reward points where you can win free supplements, shirts, swag, friggin' trips to the Arnold, you name it. Click on it now. And by the way, our gym at 150 Commerce Drive in Loveland, Ohio, the Tiger Fitness Gym, is now open to the public, free of charge from 9 to 5 every weekday. And that's that. Anyway, guys, we're here to help you reach your goals. All of our content is free. And enjoy the article. That's not a game.